walking down the road. Tell me, how long you gonna stay here, Joe? Some people say this town don't look good in snow. You don't care, I know. Ventura Highway with the alligator lizards in the air, baby. That's where it is, huh? Had a little hitch in the giddy-up, but we're still kicking. Having a good time. I'm going to be brief today. I'm going to squeeze a couple things in. We're going to do a little Monsanto update, some GMO. Check the links, ladies and gentlemen. It is Preservation Thursday. Check the links. Got some great links in there on food. Glyphosate Girl on food.org. Foodlaw.org. Great article. Interview with the attorneys in the Monsanto trial. Of course, the big news right now, Bayer wants the judge to throw the jury verdict out. Quack. Stop.
Warning.
Yeah.
Bullshit alert.
Yeah. You know, if you want facts, I've been banned from commenting on the Genetic Literacy Project articles, no matter where they are. Even if it's on Discus platform, I have been banned from commenting on their articles. I guess the truth hurts. So if you want a daily dose of propaganda, must pay good too, I'm guessing. You know, you don't forget you got Nick over at No Ideas Media. No Ideas Media. Nick, he'll give you a good dose of it. So will Genetic Literacy Project. Of course, in the news this week, I mean, my humble opinion, they love deception because that's what they do. They twist what they got going on. They lie, they distort. I don't know that Nick lies. I think he believes what he says. That's how absurd it is. He calls it fact. It's tainted information is what I call it. It must pay well, just like, you know, I mean, look how many Democrats we have that are millionaires doing $150,000, $175,000 a year job. Bazillionaires living in $10 million mansions. So the propaganda game must pay well somewhere along the line. Don't it, Nick? Cornell again. Cornell, remember, GMO, WTF, Robert started a website because he was upset about Cornell. One of the people that do their papers is coming under scrutiny. 13 articles have had to be retracted. I'll let you take it for what it is. Of course, the big news, our hearts go out to the folks down there in the path of Florence, the hurricane. I'm going to give you some numbers here, and then I'm going to ask a question again. Why 3.4 million birds, turkeys, and chickens dead. 5,500 pigs. That's 783 tons of pig. No more bacon? That's not the big problem. They're dead. That is a problem. The big problem is what they call waste lagoons. They're the size of 4 football fields. That's 200. Think about this for a minute, man. That's 100 by 200 feet, ladies and gentlemen. That's 180,000 square feet of poop and pee by the pigs and the chickens in the rivers. I'm going to ask you again. I'm going to ask this again. Why is it? They're predicting there'll be 6 million birds before this is over. Okay? Why is it that we got to raise all the pig in South Carolina, North Carolina? Why is it we have to have all the chickens in that area? Why do they have to be raised in one place? Why does all the corn for the world have to be grown in Kansas? Why can't this stuff be done locally? Why do we have to have monoculture factory farms? This is what happens when you do this. not so much that these animals drowned because nobody cut them loose. They left them in the pens and vacated. 6 million birds can't be fed right now. It's only going to take a couple days for them to fall over dead. Only going to take. So I ask again. I have to ask why. Why do we have to grow everything in one place? Why can't we grow pigs for this area here, pigs for Denver, Colorado in that area? I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. You know, I've seen a lot. I've been sent a whole gang of information the last few days. I guess there's another thing going on in social media in the preservation industry. I'm going to say this to all the keyboard warriors.
That was bullshit.
Uh-huh. And I will say this. I've seen a lot of names I have not seen in a while, attorney generals, that, we're going to help recover money in the preservation industry. I'm glad to see that nobody's got arrested and gone to jail. Kind of cool. But what I want to talk about today in property preservation, the big news, Exome, Zome, Inspect Q, FAS, Assurant Field Asset Services, or Assurant Field Services now merging under one umbrella. Merging under one umbrella, of course, Inspect Q, Aim Your Way. Those people bankrupt Aim Your Way, took all the money, and went and started Inspect Q. And if you're working for them, shame on you, because Dynamex, the misclassification of employees, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to touch on it. I'm going to be brief. We're going to go through a whole bunch of stuff here, so hold on to your hat and pay attention. This Dynamex case, employee, not independent contractors. It's going to be a marketplace because Dynamex used Hearst, Uber, AMS case, AFA or Field Asset Services case. So, my humble opinion, you're an exploited employee, or is what I call an implactor, term I created years ago. But let's bounce some names. Carol Boyd. These are all NAMFS members, all under the watchful eye of Mr. Eric Miller, the executive director. Didn't bust a grape in a wine factory to stop or correct any of this wrongdoing. We'll start with Carol Boyd, writing bad checks to everybody. Signed off on that. C, Southeast Asset Services, kind of plagiarized a logo. Looked like Field Assets if you took a glance at it. But there was millions of dollars. They hired a spin doctor. $8 haircut guy Kim with his Boy Scout thing that he did, and but he was a Washington D.C. spin doctor for years. But he came on and bought C's another 2 years to steal more money. Nobody ever stopped him. In 2010, we had Booze, Check, Buck, Zach, Amanda, Adam, Dan. NFN was behind him. Safeguard behind that. Goes belly up. That was when first case Hearst v. Buckzek. Employee misclassification, 6-figure settlement to that guy. NFN was behind it. Berghorst, of course, they ripped everybody off. NFN and Jaffa, they've got assets out there. They're going on. Who could forget Michael Breeze? So we have MCS, AMS, Field Asset Services, the Buckzeks, all lost. These are all members that lost employee misclassification cases. Nothing has been done to remedy this. Mr. Miller just keeps driving it home, just keeps leading them down this path. I don't know what to say. I do not know what to say. You also had Vicky Bowser with Insurance Tech beating people up. And who could forget Mr. Kuntz? Who could forget Mr. Kuntz? Got, I don't know, about 8 years in the pen. And a $12 million restitution bill to B of A. And oh, by the way, what is he doing today? He's the CEO of United Field Services. How does that work, ladies and gentlemen? Keep this in mind. You have to pass a background check to go scrub the poop out of the commode, to pick the garbage up and take it to the dump and pay to dump it. You have to pass a background check. Mr. Coates can steal millions. The booze checks, Buck Zecks steal millions. Sherry Knott, Jaffas steal millions. All fiduciary crimes covered by the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. Who's bobbing who here?
Bullshit detected. Take precaution.
And you got to pass a background check. These people have all stolen massive amounts of money, and you got to pass the background check to go clean a commode and to do property preservation work. I don't know how it's all going to play out. At this point, when I see people not taking care of business as a business, you got to shake your head and wash your hands. You got to say, hey, I can't help you. I can't do nothing. If you're owed money, you need to go get it. The avenues are out there. The venues are there. I've offered to assist. Other people in the industry have offered to assist and put you in front of people, tie things together so you can get, point you in the right direction. The Merkin Group is offered to help collect on the leg. John Navarro will be talking with them folks tomorrow. I'll be talking with them tomorrow, and we'll see how what's going on there. That's all I can say at this time. All I can say is, if you're owed money by any one of these members of the National Association of Mortgage Field Services, or as I fondly refer to them, management for stealing, because they are management in this industry, and you are an employee, and the whole thing about misclassification is, as an employee, you're entitled to insurance, overtime, reimbursements. Say what you want about moi. I'm not owed money. I'm not having my house robbed. I'm not having people owe me thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. I just provide a voice for those who have been beat up, for those who are between that rock and a hard space. They don't have anywhere to go for employment right now, so they have to protect what they do have going on. I can point fingers and be a voice for people. That's what I do. That's what I do, folks. But it does get old. I got to tell you, man, you people got to start stepping up. They have to start saying no. They have to. You have to start going after your money. If you're owed money by Sherry Knott, you need to get in front of that bankruptcy court. They're getting ready to come up. They've been subpoenaed. Jack Jaffa and Sherry Knott have been subpoenaed to federal court to testify about their assets. I don't know what to say. Get in front of the courts. There's a way to do it. Get a hold of me. I'll put you in touch with people that can help you out. Again, the Merkin Group, they will help collect. I will be talking to them tomorrow. We'll be doing some stuff. Folks, it's going to be brief. I'm about done here. Like I said, there's been a hitch in the Giddy-up. All is well. Well, things, yeah. If you've been following me for a while, you know my philosophy on everything. Things have a way of working themselves out, don't they, folks? Just that simple. It's just that simple. Hey, if you like what you hear, give us a thumbs up. We are looking for advertisers. We are looking for sponsors. Blog should be going back on play again. We got some stuff going on. We are assisting with capability statements. If you need some assistance there, like I said, you know me, I work cheap. Give us a thumbs up. Subscribe to the station, folks. That's how it works. Hit the 2100 mark, I think, over on Twitter. I passed 2,000 smoking the other day, and it's just going crazy on Twitter. We got people, and every day we ask on Twitter, we ask the president, we ask Mrs. President, we ask the FDA, the USDA, and the EPA to please get the poison out of our food. It doesn't belong there. Doesn't belong there. You know it. I know it. They know it. Ladies and gentlemen, I got to get out of here. That's all there is today. I'll put something together for Weekend Wrap. Keep the information going. And like I said, to all those folks out there who I haven't heard or seen your names in a while, some keyboard warrior stuff jumped off and everybody's been sending me stuff. Keep the information coming, folks. I'm glad to see nobody's got themselves in a jackpot claiming to do things they can't do, like collect money and revenue for people in the preservation industry, recovery of monies under the auspice attorney generals. Because go check the article on the website, folks. I wrote it years ago. People have gone to jail for that. I'm just glad to see nobody's gone to jail. Jail ain't nowhere to be. It's kind of a bad place to spend time. It just ain't good. And I'm just glad to see nobody's there that I thought might go there for doing what they were doing. But who knows? Who knows? Let's have a great day, folks. Let's all be safe out there. Shall we let America play us out? What do you think? Let's let America play us out. We got the alligator livers and it's stronger than moonshine. Hey, there we go. I gotta go.